What's up, guys? So, age-old question, is Brazilian Jiu Jitsu practical in real life situations? Okay, I guess what most people talk about here is fights and things that go happen on the street and all that. Guys, first off, I think Brazilian Jiu Jitsu is probably going to be, if you're not a fucking idiot like I was in life when I was young, it is definitely probably more practical, okay? Because I was in a lot of fights growing up, tons. It's just something like I did as a freaking hobby almost. It was fucking dumb. I look back now, it's like, what the fuck was I thinking? And when I was that age, I have no idea. It's kind of, for instance, I remember my buddy and I in high school, my workout partner, we used to hit the weights all the time, but we both had a lot of testosterone going at the time. We both had some rough issues going on at home and everything, and I guess I needed some energy to blow off, and this is just something how dumb we were back then. But I remember us like at the gym, we're working out and everything. It's like we're kind of getting near the end of the workout, and we're like, so what do you want to do tonight? And I'm like, I don't know. I can't remember even who said it, or which one was saying it. But one of us was like, I don't know, nothing going on, no parties or anything. It's like, you want to get in a fight? I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah, let's do that. All right, cool. And that was it. Like some suckers out there had no idea that their fate was sealed. We were gonna go out and get in a fight that night. Dumb. But I mean, here's the thing is, you guys, and I mean this. I was not like a bully or anything like that, and I truly mean that. Like, we used to go to a rival high school thing, and there was the fellow meatheads from the other high school that were also looking to fight and looking for for a dance partner as well. And they were happy to do it with us. I mean, if we were just honest about it, we just should have showed up. It just dropped all the pretense of all the hard looks and all that bullshit, and just said, "Hey, which one of you guys wants to fight?" And just like, "Oh, you two, yeah, great, let's go." And just gone on with it, right? And instead of going through the whole routine of like showing up, and then it's like, you're looking at something, man, that kind of shit, or other bull. Well, this time, looking at someone, "What's up, dickhead?" But that was what we did. We're fucking idiots, and I know it's not like it's stopped. I'm sure young guys in high school and things like that still do the same bullshit. But my point is, guys, I look at all the fights I've been in my life, and I'm not joking, man. I can't. Truly, I think every one I've been in was avoidable, okay? I used to try and fool myself in saying that they were not avoidable. Oh, there's no way I could have got out of that or something like that. Like say I went to a club and, even though I truly didn't start it, I certainly didn't help a situation. There may have been someone like, just I'm walking through, I'm accidentally bump into him or something like that, and, kind of, throw someone look at me hard like that, instead of me just saying, "Oh God, whatever, just keep on going." I did one of these. Stared right back and just escalated the situation. I mean, and then we go to fight and everything, blah blah blah. Got on with it. Sure, at the end of the day I could say, "Oh, I didn't start it. Oh yeah, these things just find me." I totally escalated that situation. I could have just kept on moving, and that idiot could have found someone else to go fight with that night that he was obviously looking for. So it's like I look at those situations like that. Those are avoidable. And that, I can't think. I mean, maybe just a couple of times in my life, if truly something was unavoidable. And that's the case. But so I look at though. But what is things I could have used jiu-jitsu on in life? And I mean, certain things like holding back drunk friends. We all have drunk idiot friends. We have the drunk uncle at the wedding. Those are things where jiu-jitsu is definitely super practical, right? You're trying to de-escalate something. We all have a good feel for how we for doing things. Of holding someone and be able to contain people. After being in jiu-jitsu for a while. So so that is practical real life situation. Much more so than being in street fights and things like that. That again truly are avoidable if you sit down and break them and think about it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I would not have ever admitted to this years ago when I used to go out and get in fights. I never would have admitted that it was avoidable. Just like, no, these things just happen to me, man. You know, it's just, but now that I'm being honest, fuck no, man. These things are totally, totally avoidable for the most part, okay? Guys, I'm not oblivious to reality, okay? Young guys don't want to be considered a pussy or anything like that, so if they're somehow challenged their manhood, I mean, they're gonna fight, okay? I'm not naive to this. You know, I can't get back into the mindset I was when I was of that age, when I was going out fighting, you know, my teen years through my early 20s. But I know there's no stopping me either, right? It was gonna happen, and so it's dumb. You know, obviously I'm well past that stage in life, but you know, so be it. But the thing is too, why jiu-jitsu is such a valuable thing to know. I mean, yeah, I've seen plenty of fights we all have where people get taken to the ground, man. I mean, that's, even though I don't want to be on the ground when I fight, there's no doubt about it, okay? You know, any type of fight I've ever been in, being on the ground probably isn't the best thing. But if I do end up on the ground, you know what? I'm certainly going to be able to right myself and, you know, and sweep a person really quickly. I'm now comfortable when I'm there. So I'm going to get back on my feet and either get out or, you know, finish the fight. Stupid. You know, but right after that, that is the biggest advantage of jiu-jitsu, okay? Again, being on the ground isn't safe. I've definitely seen people get their faces kicked in when they got the best of someone on the ground. You know, I remember one when, oh God, it's just, I don't know what happened. Big party, big fight broke out. I mean, I'm talking, there must have been 50 people fighting. It was insane, you know, just throwing punches. One guy was on top of another, and you know, just dropping haymakers on him, you know, straddling him, and totally mounting him. And someone just came and just kicked that guy in the face so hard. I mean, it was, I didn't know the guy, so I don't know whatever happened to him. All I know is he clearly was missing teeth, you know. So, but in that situation or something like that, you know, it's that person on the bottom probably could have, you know, if they knew jiu-jitsu, would have been out of the situation. He wouldn't have had the haymakers dropped on him. That person who was doing the thing, you know, if he knew jiu-jitsu well, he probably would have just got to his feet and avoided that whole situation. So, anyway, guys, I did see something. I think it was one of the Gracie breakdowns or something like that, where they were talking about taking on multiple attackers. Obviously, clearly, the thing is to do multiple attackers if you can get the fuck out. Leave the situation. I did take Krav Maga for a year and a half. That means I am not an expert in it. I am certainly not proclaiming to be. Okay, that is, just be clear about that. I did learn a lot that year and a half. It was really a great overall thing. I always wanted to learn how to kick, use my feet, and I definitely learned, and those lessons stuck. Yeah, I can still kick a bag really well and everything, so it did a great job of teaching me, and the lessons that stuck as well. When I was younger, I learned how to box, so that was kind of, you know, just kind of furthered my studies as far as striking arts. So I was, you know, definitely thankful for that. But I think one of the things you do learn in Krav is about multiple attackers. Obviously, the first thing they teach there is, you know, get the fuck out, and, you know, just, you know, try and leave the situation. But in the Gracie thing, I think, again, maybe it wasn't Gracie's. I don't know. I'll have to see if I can look it up, and if I find it, I'll put it in the comment thing. But I remember the guy saying, well, why multiple attackers, man? It's not like you can go like this and hit them both. I mean, they actually addressed that, I remember, in Krav, and even if you're even somewhat skilled in it, you never punch someone like that at all. It's basically, you engage one person, and you use that one person to block the second attacker. Okay, I know it sounds kind of weird, but it's actually hard. Even someone that's moderately skilled in Krav, because I remember our instructor showing it, and I was one of the persons in the demo, one of the attackers, and I couldn't get around my co-attacker at all to get something. It was kind of amazing. I mean, granted, the instructor was extremely skilled, much more so than many others in the class, than everyone in the class. Excuse me, you know. But just my point is, if possible, even in a small room, which was kind of a small Krav studio, it's very difficult for two people to actually attack someone if someone's skilled in Krav. Okay. So, anyhow, guys, that's By the way, I got my own problem with Krav. There's definitely some things about it that I'm like, oh, you know, I'm glad I'm in Jiu Jitsu now. I love it. So the biggest thing, guys, is avoiding fights, man. Obviously, if you really break it down, most fights are avoidable. And to me, I look back now, the biggest reason never ever go and get in a fight, and I look back now how dumb it was. Any night I've been in a fight, that night I never got with a girl. Okay, so it's like, you know, say if I'm out and partying at a bar or stuff like that, you know, if I got in a fight, it was over. No chick is gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get with that guy. You know, it's like, no, this guy's a fucking meathead idiot. You know, he's gone. So I never, any night I got in a fight, I went home alone. So I mean, that in itself should be enough incentive to avoid fights at all costs, right? It's just like you're not gonna get anything if you're a fucking meathead, all right? So anyhow, guys, that's just some of my perspective on this. I definitely have some more thoughts, but I've taken enough time up on this video speaking about it. So thanks for watching. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please do. We'll talk to you soon. Os.